What's up? What's up? What's up? Hey, it's Divinely Blessed 222, and I'm back with another one. I'm back with a message today for people who have been dealing with any type of energy vampire, any type of narcissist, um, whether it's the three main narcissists, whether it's a malignant narcissist, whether it's a covert narcissist, or whether it's an overt narcissist. If you know that you are dealing with a narcissist, maybe you should just tune in for a little bit to my message, and hopefully it'll open up a door so that way you can go on to um, fill yourself with knowledge from other people on narcissism, tendencies, traits, or disorder. First and foremost, I want to put it out there that it is narcissistic abuse is now considered domestic violence if it is inside of a domestic relationship or a personal relationship. That is considered domestic violence because narcissistic abuse consists of mental abuse. Mental abuse is a form of domestic violence if it is inside of a domestic relationship or a domestic situation. So I want you all to keep that in mind now that narcissism is a part of domestic violence. It's considered domestic abuse. It's considered abuse, period. So with that being said, let's tap into the energy that has been tapping into my energy. So the energy that I got this morning is heavy around a female, a feminine, whether it's 1, 2, 5, 6, or 7. It's feminine energy. It could be masculine, but I'm feeling feminine. And I'm feeling like this feminine is trying to get another feminine to look at herself, get her to expose herself, get her to talk about herself, get her to open up so people can agree with this narcissist that, oh yeah, she is not who she said she is. She da 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 da. But in all actuality, it's really this person as well. Now, side note, there is a thing where there are people who can, uh, they're not necessarily a narcissist, but they pick up on narcissistic traits from other people, whether it's someone that's a parent or a sister, brother, or whatever. If you're around long, we all know if you're around someone long enough, you tend to pick up things that they do. And a lot of times, sometimes we pick up things from people that aren't so great. And sometimes these can be narcissistic traits. Now, I know in my uh, life, since people want me to talk about my shit, I'm not afraid to talk about my life. I'm not. Because what I've done, I've done. It's done, it's gone, it happened, and it is what it is. So I'm not afraid to speak about myself. And that's the thing about narcissists. Narcissists will do stuff over and over and do all kinds of nasty stuff and be afraid to talk about it, but will want other people to talk about their stuff. I'm not afraid to talk about my shit, okay? You found the right one. So, yes, in the past, I've had narcissistic traits because of my upbringing. I've had a lot of different caregivers and parental supports, or whatever you want to call them, that were either covert narcissists, overt narcissists, or malignant narcissists. So I've been around narcissists all my life, including in my domestic relationships, but I just never had words for what they were called. And I have picked up those traits and carried them around in my life. But it got to a point where I was like, bro, something's off. Like, something ain't right. And lo and behold, I got my help, figured out what was wrong with me, and boom. And I'm correcting myself. Something that a narcissist would never do. It takes a long time for a narcissist to correct themselves. Even with people telling them, hey, bro, you might need to look at this or need to look into this. A narcissist will laugh that off, brush it off, and keep going and keep implementing and impeding on people's lives as they have. And so this feminine narcissist is a covert narcissist. And a covert narcissist just means that a person is good at covering themselves up. They're good at everything isn't what it seems to be kind of thing. So it's like if you're in cahoots with the covert narcissist, you've probably learned that this person is good at starting up drama, doing all types of things, and then turning around and acting like they didn't have any hand in it, or they're always in like a revenge setting, or like they hold grudges and things like that, and they just do little tidbit things that are like shady. You know, the whole, oh, she throwing shade. Covert narcissists are good for throwing shade, baby. They're good for that. And they normally do it with people who they have like a quarrel with. So I'll use my example because I'm actually dealing with the covert narcissist. Well, I'm not dealing with it, but I maybe once a month I have to um entangle with this individual. And at, about a couple of years ago, I tried to be friends with this individual, but the person was giving a lot of narcissistic personality traits, and I was like, oh, no, 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 that is something that I'm trying to heal from. Why would I go and be a friend? I don't even need friends like that, so why would I go, so basically I rejected this person because not only was this person giving out narcissistic traits, this person was actually talking shit, like literally talking shit and trying to build themselves up as if they were better than others. And I'm listening, I'm looking, I'm like, bro, what you're saying, it's not matching. Like you can't be doing this and then I have this type of superiority. Like it doesn't go. So I'm noticing that the person is very, very unbalanced, just from the things that they're doing and then saying, literally, like, bro, I'm not finna let you sit there and talk about people to me. I don't even know. Like, I don't like that. First of all, foremost about me, I can't stand people that come to me talking about somebody else. And I don't even know them. Even if I do know them, don't come talking to me about nobody, bro. I don't like that shit, because what that tells me about you is that if we were to ever become friends, you would talk about me the same way you talk about them folks. And that's the damn truth about anybody that does that. If you come across someone and you find that the first thing that they talk about when you meet them is they're talking about somebody else to you, it, listen if you want to, take it with a grain of salt, and then decide for yourself once you meet the person, because what they're trying to do is they're trying to paint a negative picture of a person just because they have bad blood with the person. You understand? That's what a narcissist does. They like to go around trying to hurry up and paint the bad picture, tell everybody, oh, da, 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 before, the person, either people could meet the person and have their own perspective of the person, because the perspective is kind of like, I guess, like an opinion. Is everyone has one, right? And so just because you have bad blood with one person doesn't mean that the next people or the other people are gonna have bad blood. So this is what these narcissistic people do. And so they like to just get out in front of in the traffic, like they'll play in traffic with no problem and just try to get people to just hate this person that they have a grudge or have a problem with. And a lot of times, um, that those things end up outing the narcissist and showing the narcissist, shining a light on the narcissist, especially if the person that they're trying to downplay or belittle is nothing like what they're saying. Now, we all have our own, traumas and tribulations and things, but there are some people that know they have traumas and tribulations and do not try to put those onto others. And there are people that know they have trials and tribulations and try to put those trials and tribulations onto other people in order to escape those trials and tribulations, in order to not do the self work or the shadow work. Another thing with these covert narcissists is that they know there's something wrong with them. They know that people have told them, "Hey, bro, I think that you may be you may need to seek some professional help or go sit down, talk to someone." And a lot of times these can be friends or families, and this narcissist will be like, bro, so you think I'm crazy? Oh, bro, so you trying to say da 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 da? And then that's how we end up in a fiasco with a narcissist, because they refuse to see themselves, but they want to see everybody else stuff, right? They want to point out everybody else stuff. But meanwhile, that narcissist be doing the same thing that everybody else do, but don't ever want nobody to shine light on them. They don't want nobody to talk about their stuff. And if you do, and if they know your business, baby, they gonna out your business. Oh, baby, they gonna out your business. They gonna tell it to everybody, to everybody. You could tell everybody. You could tell everybody. Like, they gonna be telling everybody. They gonna be telling everybody, and then you're gonna be trying to figure out why people are like slighted from you or feeling some type of way, or even trying to throw little jabs and shade at you. But if you really tuned in and tapped into what narcissistic behavior is like and what they do, you're already gonna know what's up, so you're not going to put yourself in that situation, and you're gonna know how to act accordingly. And that's the thing that narcissists don't know how to do, is they don't know how to act accordingly. They don't know how to do self-soothing things and things that are there to help them. They don't know how to seek self-help. They don't want to do any of that because they feel like taking the energy and the things of what other people are working hard to do, they feel like that's what they're supposed to do. They feel like it's easier for them. So that's why you also have to be careful with becoming friends with a narcissist and telling them everything when you first meet them, because they're waiting for you to say something that they can grab onto, that they can love bomb or trauma bomb, or they can even take and shift and mold into themselves. Like, I have seen narcissists listen to people talk, and then they go and they find someone else to talk to, and they start sharing themselves as if they were the first person that they were talking to. So if they have one friend, okay, so say you have Sarah and she meets someone named Cindy, and so Sarah and Cindy, they chopping it up, and Cindy just sharing all her stuff, and then Sarah starts getting all these little tidbits from Cindy's life, and then Sarah will go meet Tiffany and then tell Tiffany all of Cindy's stuff, but dress it up as if it's Sarah, right? So that's exactly what these narcissists do. So that's why you gotta be careful, because these narcissists are coverts, which means they're hiding. So you gotta be careful, but they'll also over time they'll show their true colors, because narcissists, they forget, sometimes they forget the lies that they tell, because the narcissists are very good at lying, but some of them, they tell so many lies so much that they forget that they told a lie, so then they actually get caught up in their lies. But yeah, so that is a thought to think about today, and